Oh man. Okay. Wow. Whew. Gosh. Alright, let's see where you guys are at. I'm almost afraid. I don't know what's gonna show. OMG. The Four of Cups. Holy shit. Okay, hang on, let me fix something just popped up on my screen. Okay. Oh my god. Four of Cups in your connection. Oh man. Yeah, neither of you are happy. It's like, it's almost like, oh man. Yeah, from his end, he's not. It's like, he's going through the motions. And in a way, you are too. Because it's like, well, screw him. He doesn't want anything to do with me. I don't either, you know, kind of thing. So again, and obviously, you know, I mean, yes, rightfully so that you should protect yourself, but you're not happy because deep down inside, yeah, you miss each other. You know, it's the soul connection. Your souls don't care. Seriously, your souls are just like, what is a freaking hold up? We need to be together already. You know how long we've waited? Do you know how many wars we had to go through? Do you know how many countries we've had to live in? Do you know how many times we had to die to finally get to each other again? And you guys are freaking scared of what? Death didn't even stop you from coming back to each other. So what is the hold up? Your souls literally are going, what is the freaking hold up? We need to be together. We need to merge. We need to reunite. We need to just catch up. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. We need to be one. And this is why you're getting the Four of Cups. All of these things going on in your lives separately, they're going well. It's like, I want this. This is what I want. I want him. I want her. But I'm just so scared of getting hurt and getting rejected. I don't know. So that's where you're at. Oh man, I hate it when the soul does that. You know, it's just like, I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't care. Right? Bring me to him. Bring me to her. I need to feel him. I need to smell him. I need to just, you know, like, it's urgent. It's just, I don't know if you guys have seen this old movie from the 90s. Just made me think of this movie. It's called Love Jones by, who is it? Lawrence Tate and Nia Long. And yeah, I think they were also twin flames as well, because they were just freaking, their head games were just crazy. Anyway, you know what? I don't want to give away this ending if you haven't seen it, but anyway, he said at the end, he said, you know what? You know, when you want to, I think something like verbatim, okay? When you want to spend the rest of your life, there's something like, when you know what you want, and you want to start your life with someone, and he said, it's urgent as a motherfucker. I'm sorry, excuse my French, but that's the urgency right now. Like your souls are just like, let us be together, you know? Let us just merge, let us drown, let us just be. Okay. Having said that, what did happen to you guys? What happened to you guys? Okay, oh my gosh, it's already 40 minutes and I haven't even pulled up the past life cards. So this is going to be another long one. It's probably going to be another 20 minutes, probably an hour. Well, okay. Let me go ahead and, I know I've already pre-shuffled this, but let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just shuffle again to see. All right, so we need to know who and what were you guys to each other? What were your roles? What was the circumstance? What happened? What did your previous life involve? Was it happy? Was it positive? Or was it tragic? Was it painful? We need to know what happened so that it can be brought to the surface and they can bring a better sense and understanding, and that can be brought to the surface and that it can be healed as well. Please. All right, we just want the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and what is for their highest good. All right, so I'm going to pull one card from your end, and hopefully that's going to explain your role in that lifetime. And then I'm going to pull a card from his end, and the same, what was that should explain his role as well. And I'm going to pull one in the middle if needed. If not, we'll just basically stick with two, okay? And hopefully we'll get the information that we need based on the two cards. So it's going to be location. It could be your roles. What were you? Was it religion? Was it, you know, was it karmic? Did it involve children? Were you family members? What was the circumstance and situation in your, if not your most, wait, I almost fell out. Okay, hang on. It's not coming out yet. Yeah, either the most powerful lifetime, the most influential that you shared, or the one that needs the most healing because of the pain. And this, hopefully this will explain too why he's just so crippled with fear. Something happened and he is just triggered. What happened to him? Come on. We need to know. Oh, okay, it fell out. All right. Egypt. Your end. Egypt. Let me pull his, and then I'll pull it up to show you a little bit closer. Ooh, so Egypt. Huh, interesting. Interesting. It's interesting because originally I wanted to use the Isis Oracle for the third Oracle, just to tie everything in. And I was going to do it too, and I was like, oh, no, I'm not quite feeling that it's going to be. So instead I went with Rumi, but this would have been perfect. But you know what? I'm going to go with it because I was guided with Rumi. So let's see. Come on. We need to know his end of that lifetime. What was he to her? What happened? If there was any pain or loss or heartache involved, please show it and please bring it to the surface so it can be healed and they can both move forward and get rid of these blockages that are just getting in the way of their connection and getting in the way of them being in union. Right? Not yet. I don't know, guys. It's kind of taking long. I'm not quite getting it yet, but I trust that it's going to be the right one. Right. Right. Who was he to her? I think this is it. Knighthood. Huh. Knighthood. You know what? Let's pull up another one because I'm not quite seeing the connection yet. Oh. All right. Let me go ahead and. Okay. No, that's not it. That's not quite it. One more. One more. High priest or priestess. Wow. Okay. All right. So that's what we have. Oh. Okay. And then the bottom of the deck is spouse. Okay. So you guys were married. You were married before. Now. All right. Let me just. This here. Okay. So. All right. Just give me like maybe just a couple of seconds to just kind of get the energy from these cards. You know what? I think I'm getting two different lifetimes. Two different lifetimes. Yeah, because knighthood in Egypt. You know what? Let's do this. Alright, this is what I'm guided to do. High priest or priestess, knighthood, spouse in Egypt. Holy shit. Okay, alright. We're getting somewhere. Okay, and this is the bottom of the card. Food and hunger. Okay. Wow, this is a lot. I thought we were just gonna get one, but I didn't know we were gonna get two. Wow, two lifetimes. So from your end, Egypt and spouse, and then from his end, high priest, and knighthood. Let me go ahead and turn the lights on. It's getting dark. Whew, this is gonna be a long one, but okay. All right, I'm gonna find out. Okay, what happened to you guys? All right, so let's start with. Well, if this is the Hierophant reversed, and then there was high priest or priestess, so this is related. And then knighthood. Oh, shoot. The sense of duty, work ethic with the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so these are related. These are related, okay? Now, with Egypt, you know what? It's supposed to be like this. So, spouse, didn't we talk about this? Marriage with the 10 of Cups. Having that life, living that life. Let me show you what it looks like. So you guys were married, you were together. And you know what? That 10 of Cups, that dream that you have, that's why, oh gosh. Yeah, you remember that, the nostalgia, you just not being able to help and look back. It's because this is why you guys were married to each other. Oh man, I'm getting sad. Oh gosh. Whew. Oh, yeah, you were married. You were his wife. And this was in Egypt. Oh gosh, you had it. Yeah, you had in this life in Egypt, you were happy. You know, you go back since ancient times. If that's how far your love goes, I knew it. I knew it. It goes way beyond this lifetime. And I said lifetime after lifetime. And yeah, this is it. This is why. That's why it's so sad. Because you didn't, it wasn't a dream. It actually happened for you guys. You actually lived this. You had the family and the kids and the house. So this was a good, positive memory. Oh gosh, the love between you two. You guys didn't have much. You weren't rich or anything. You were not, you know, in society. But you were so happy because you had each other. You Love was your nourishment. Love was your reason for being. Loving each other. And, you know, that love growing through your children, spreading through your children. Oh gosh, this is an ancient love. You guys had it. So, yeah, you have memories of those. And that's what he remembers as well. And that's why he's so freaking scared. Oh. So this is a good one. This is a happy, happy lifetime in Egypt. And this is why, you know, like here, it's like you're like, no, what's the fear? Yeah, because you had it already, right? You already had it. You had it with each other. But then, you know, your Queen of Swords energy is going, no, be careful, okay? Don't get hurt again. But your heart knows. It's like, we had it, you know? It's like, we're just remembering, that's all. You know, chill, mom. Your Queen of Swords energy is like, you know, the mom, the protected mama bear, you know. But you're like, yeah, but we had it, you know, like, it's not a wish, it happened. We had it, it's our memory, it's in our cellular memory, it's in our DNA. So, but because your current circumstances right now, yeah, it's not that simple. Oh, and this is why you have the Four of Cups. You had it. You had it. And this is why your soul's like, no, I can't go back to just average. I can't. Now that he's here, I can't. I want that. You know, it wants it again. It wants this. It yearns for this. It just longs for this. But it wasn't all roses either. This right here, this is dark. Let me show you the knighthood. So I'm seeing medieval times. I'm seeing probably around between 1500 to 1600s. He was a knight. And I'm seeing that you guys had some traditional gender roles. Because, yeah, he's masculine, you know, he embodies that masculine energy. So he's comfortable being a male. And you are feminine, you know, you embody that feminine energy. So that's why you've always been comfortable in that role. I'm the same way, you know, I just, I love being a girl. Everything about being a girl. I love it. And it's because, yeah, I've been a girl in many lifetimes. That's what I was mostly as a girl. So absolutely, like an old pair of shoes. It just meshes, it makes sense. So yeah, he was a knight, and this was in the medieval times, 1500s to 1600s. Let me show you a high priestess. You were a high priestess, which would be the counterpart of the Hierophant reversed. What I'm seeing here is, oh, this was not a happy ending. This was tragic. You were not supposed to be together. You were not supposed to fall in love. But the same way that you guys fell in love upon first sight, it's that soul recognition. Knowing from his part that was risky. Getting involved with a priestess, and in those days, for a woman to be a priestess, that was not exactly welcome, because women that had some type of power or in a position of power or knowledge was a threat. So yeah, he was thought of as a witch, somebody that was evil, and you were considered evil and bad news and practicing witchcraft and all of that. And no, you were just gifted. You were just, you had just your high intuition. You had gifts. You worked with, the earth, herbs and crystals and things like that. You had knowledge of potions and what ingredients go well together for healing. You were a healer. But you and him together, no. Because you basically were an outcast. And that would have brought his rank down by getting involved with an outcast, especially a woman that had some mysterious powers. But you guys fell in love anyway. And oh god, this is what I'm getting. He risked everything for you. Oh god. He risked everything for you. His title, his connections with the kingdom. He was like, none of that means anything if I don't have you. So yeah, you guys carried on, and you got caught. It was not good. You both knew that. You were both prepared. That, yeah. So they, when you guys got caught, they chopped his head off. And they burned you. And yeah, you guys still carry deep wounds from that lifetime, both of you. And that's why it's so scary. Because meeting each other triggered both. It triggered paradise from your marriage in Egypt, the love, the happiness, And it triggered this ugliness. How ugly society can be. And how they cannot see past their own ignorance. Why they can't just let people just be, you know? Mind your freaking business and just let people love each other. So yeah. Oh God. This is why he's freaking out. Because of what happened to you both in a previous life. So, oh God, there definitely needs to be healing. You guys need to heal from this. This is what's blocking you, this fear that, oh gosh. I would not wish this type of pain and tragedy on anyone, not even on my worst enemies. Not even on Lucifer himself. I would not wish this. This is like, oh God, this is, you think The Notebook was tragic? The Notebook was like Disney compared to the shit that you guys went through just to love each other. They weren't ready. They were not. So, now that you guys know what happened, how do we move forward? So, let's go ahead and Rumi. Let's see what Rumi has to say, because he was probably around in those days and saw all that stuff, right? Let me put this here in the middle. So let's see what he has to say. What I want to know is knowing now what happened in the past, knowing now, yeah, what, you know, the strength of their connection is because they loved each other many times in many lives. Yeah, you've always loved each other, and the weakness of their connection is the tragedy, the pain that they went through. So how should they move forward now? What is your message for them both, especially in this case for the Divine Feminine, because she's the one that most likely watching this reading. She's probably the one that's, you know, actively searching for answers and for help, really, for guidance. But for his case as well, even if he's not actively seeking out, but please send him the message anyway, and help them both do what is in their best interest, and how can they move forward with healing the pain from their past lives. What's your advice for them both? Right? Passion for purpose. So this is what we have. I'm going to put this one away. Alright, in the bottom card, oh my gosh, the bottom card says Sacred Union. That's the bottom card. Okay. Alright, I'm going to leave this here. The amethyst. Alright, so let me just pull it up and show you. Passion for Union. Beautiful. Just beautiful artwork. And this one is, I believe, is by Alana Fairchild, the Rumi Oracle, and the Isis one as well. I love them. They're just amazing decks with such detailed books. Alright, so let me go ahead. I'm going to put this here in the middle. So this is the message that we're getting. What is in their advice for you, or both of you? Okay, so passion for purpose. Let me see what page that is. Passion Passion for purpose. This is number 2. Okay, page 24. 24. Okay, so it says, passion for purpose. Love, like life, flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing. Rumi. Do you yearn to find your way, to fulfill your divine destiny, to know the purpose for your presence within this sacred body of the Earth Mother? Your heart is questing for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred task for this lifetime. Wow. Your heart wants to know why you were born, for what purpose. You must know that the answer to these questions is love. I bring you your answer straight from the heart of the universe. Be wild within your passion. Do that which stirs your soul, even when it makes you uncomfortable. Especially then. For what is being truly alive, if not a decision to be open instead of resistant? To be wild rather than comfortable, so that at any moment we'll be ready for the invitation of the divine beloved to come closer. Oh God, divine beloved. I got chills reading that part. Okay. And then he says, I call to you now, the you that is beyond your mind, the you that the heart knows, the you that cannot deny life. To that you, I ask this question. What stirs the passions of your nature? Do that. Be that. And then I'm just going to read like maybe the first 2 paragraphs because this is long. So it says, as we grow on the spiritual path, so too does our ability to serve life, to serve love, to honor humanity, and to offer a contribution that is unique to us, that could only flow in this particular way through the quality of our own soul light. Every light holds its own beauty, and every light has a particular task to fulfill on the divine path of life. To help us remember this, lest we get too easily distracted by the pain and stress that happens in life, we were given an inbuilt reminder. That reminder is our passion. We may think that passion is not particularly practical. We may feel fearful that with passion there are no guarantees of success, or that we may even be throwing away a stable and secure life to pursue our passion. These are the fears of many in modern society, yet they are so misplaced. Life supports all beings based on their true nature. The birds are given air in which to fly, and fish are given water in which to swim. Plants are given light of the open plains or darkness of the damp rainforest, depending on their needs for growth. Different flowers flourish in different environments. Bees have wings that are very small but powerful enough to move with such speed and rotation that their heavy bodies can fly. Each aspect of creation is given what it requires so that it may become what it is meant to be, for its unique destiny to be fulfilled. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here. So this just to give you an idea of, when you get this card, passion for purpose. And in your situation, right, because we're talking about your connection, your past lives. So what I think he's basically saying, and this goes with this as well, the 4 of Cups, right? Neither of you are fulfilled, neither of you are happy, and you're both longing, right, to experience that again, that paradise you shared before. And you both know this. Your soul knows this. Your souls want to reunite again. So this is why you have the 4 of Cups, both of you, because you try to tell yourselves, well, this makes me happy. Well, this is what I'm, is my priority right now. Well, this is, my goal, so I can do this or accomplish that. I have this, I have that. I don't really need all this. That's too much, it's too risky. But now that like you had that, that passion for each other, how deep your love goes. That you have an ancient history with each other, right? I mean, Egypt, the medieval days, I mean, come on, the way you died, the way you basically sacrificed your lives so that you can love each other, it's almost like you both know, you both know, but you're afraid because of the past, because, you can't even imagine, going through that kind of pain and loss again. So, yeah, I think what he's telling you is that, you know what, right now, your passion is for each other. Whether you both acknowledge it or not, yeah, there's a reason why you both met. There's a reason why you cross paths again in this lifetime, and you both know it in your soul and your heart. So, yeah, you both know what's at stake. I really can't offer any solid advice, and I'm also guided to say that because this reading is more to give you guys an understanding of how deep your connection goes, right? And what happened in the past that's causing this fear. So really, now that you know this, now that you know what happened, what are you going to do with it? How are you going to move forward? Is it going to be through fear? Or is it going to be through an open heart and an open mind? Only you can decide that, because at the end of the day, right, you have to live with that decision. So if you want to just back off and just wait for him to contact you, that's fine. If you want to just go ahead and just embrace how special your connection is, knowing that, yeah, you guys had it all, but you also experienced deep, deep heartache. If you're not ready to go there, then it's okay too. But if you feel like, no, why be afraid? I'm just going to go with my heart and risk it. Then go with that. If you're okay with what could happen. So, wow, this is like the longest reading I've done. But yeah, this is what I've been guided to do. I wanted to find out what happened with you guys, and now it's like, oh my gosh. It's a beautiful connection. It's a tragic one as well. So I guess all I can say is, hopefully, now that you know what happened in the past, you can use that to move forward and use that to, see this. You guys have another chance in this life now. So, right? What's the fear? If you survived in a way, it's like crucifixion, if you survived that for your love, what's this? What's this little, oh, you know, he's scared. It just seems like it's almost like this is nothing. This is like kids play, you know, compared to what you guys experienced in previous lives. And that didn't stop you from coming together again, right? So just think about that, and then whatever your heart and your gut and your guides and your higher self tells you, go with that, because that's the right choice. Okay, so, oh gosh. I hope this resonated, and I hope I was able to help you in some way, and I really do hope and wish you healing, and that you'll be able to acknowledge the past and acknowledge the pain, bring it to the surface, right? And yeah, bring it to the light and heal it, and that way you can move forward and you know, enjoy this lifetime together, right? Live that dream again, and the only thing that's stopping you both are yourselves, right? The fear. So don't let that fear ruin your chance at happiness again. Okay? So let me see what else I have. I think that's it. So yeah, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Please don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoy the video. Talk to you soon.